in case you forgot.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Rail. Check, huh?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Up the sideline, past the 45. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. 5, 6, 7.
Thrown on first down, Love. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small
18
loss.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A dose of the hurry-up
70
offense
Ranger,
here.
70 Ranger. Cut 19. Cut 19. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Daniels throwing on third. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Fourth down, here's Daniels. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Breaks free in the center of the field. Touchdown, Green Bay. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point try is good by McManus. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On now is McManus to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey. Ready, ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Warrior 70. Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Down.
Working quickly here.
Track 60. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
2nd and 6 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60. Go street. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
On the ball. On the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready?
Daniels to throw on 4th. Forced out to his right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight of the 1st quarter.
Ready up?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Love from the gun. Called in by Musgrave. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set, ready. Field, flat. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Ready, quick. Pause, red. Ready.
Throwing, Love. He connects downfield on 4th. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Jaden Reed the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Set up.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders with the football. Second down now, 7 to go.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
From the 28. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and that'll be good for a Washington first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get it. Check smash, check smash. 18 Pioneers. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hup.
Daniels from the pistol. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Now, back
The
to
Commanders
back.
in the
Cut
hurry
back
up.
team.
They're hustling
Cut
for the
back team.
line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready?
Trying again following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Warrior 70. Go.
Daniels on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
79 Broncos. Street. Hut.
On first down, here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders' field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Piniero's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This taken from the 12. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First down throw, here's Love. This is Reed working the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Set. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
52 blasted. Ready.
From the 41. He's on the move. He takes it himself.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack, but he's also denied a gain of any kind.
On the double.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Ultra, ultra. Check, cut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Check, cut.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Strike. Check, strike. Cut, cut.
They stick with Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.